Hello everybody, my name is Jay Ball and I'm the owner of Blue Jays Maple Syrup, and today I just want to kind of give you guys a quick rundown of the Sugar Shack in its entirety and the way I've got everything set up. Hopefully by now we're fully into the season, and like I said, on those off days where I'm not making syrup, like on Wednesdays where it's frozen and there's no sap flowing, I want to show you guys kind of a breakdown of everything I've got, tips and tricks, just to kind of give you guys an idea of some of the stuff that I've had to kind of build over the last couple of years and how I have my whole operation set up. So this is it. So let me give you guys a quick walkthrough and show you everything that I got. So I guess we'll just start out from the outside. So you guys can see here I've got quite a bit of wood already split. So I try to keep a lot of stockpiled wood split so I don't have to be splitting while I'm actually burning. I've got a 30-inch fan out here to help pull the steam out because I don't have a cupola in the roof. So that fan in the back you see there blows not only cold air across the stack and keeps the stack from melting the roof, but also pulls the steam out. So here's my Sunrise evaporator, my 2x4 foot flat pan. I'll show you guys the pan in a second when I pull the heat shield off there. Here's kind of my prep area, my work area. So I've got my phone stand, I've got all my food that I typically have out here, I've got my skimmer, I've got my thermometer, I've got my hydrometer, I've got my refractometer, I've got my duct tape, I've got my sap buckets down here, I got my crap buckets down here. So this is kind of this area. So here's my wood pile. I burn only pallet wood. So for those of you that have been following my channel for a while, you guys know that this is 12 yards, 10 to 12 yards roughly of stacked pallet wood that I buy pre-cut, and I just split it a couple times. That's how I get these small little drops. So this is my wood pile here. This is my pre-warm pan. I've got this thing flipped upside down right now, but I'll flip this over and kind of show you guys that whole setup there as far as the pan goes and everything. You guys can see I always have my fire ready to go too. Everything's in there ready to light up, so all I gotta do is torch it up when I'm ready to fire the evaporator up. There's my bucket of other wood. There's my my brushes that I use for scraping off the bottom of the pan when I clean it. So yeah, let me show you what the evaporator looks like. So like I mentioned, this is my 2 foot wide by 4 foot long 3-channel flat pan that was made by Sunrise Metal Shop down in Indiana. So you guys can see I got my pre-warm pan here, my pre-warm tank. So I fill this up with sap, okay? And then I adjust my flow in, and as this syrup boils, or the sap boils and the concentration increases, it runs its way through the system here. It goes through this hole, and then it works its way all the way up here, and this is where I draw my syrup off. This is where my thermometer goes. So the change in density from sap at 2% sugar to syrup at 55% sugar is about when I draw it off. That change in fluid density, fluid dynamics, I guess, is what pushes the syrup through the system. Okay, so you guys hopefully have already seen that, maybe not, but again, I just want to show you guys what my evaporator looked like. So that's just a quick walkthrough of my Sugar Shack. Hopefully you guys have seen some of the stuff in action by now, because again, I'm trying to maybe get some content build up for those days where I'm not boiling. I want to continue to show you guys my entire setup, my entire operation. So again, I really appreciate you guys following along. As you guys can see, that's my stack back there. I added that new 3 foot chunk there because sometimes the way the wind blows, it blows smoke back at the house, and the wife doesn't like it when hot ashes and smoke goes towards the house, which I don't blame her. So added that extra piece. But yeah, I really do appreciate you guys following along. I know some of these posts have been super boring getting into the season, but we're finally here. I'll be making syrup here shortly, I hope. So again, my name is Jay Ball with Blue Jays Maple Syrup. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Please follow these posts and stuff. If you guys do want your own Blue Jays Maple Syrup, just be sure to direct message me. I'll add you to the list of people that have already requested the syrup. So when I get done bottling at the end of the year, you guys will have first dibs. So again, thanks for your time.